Good afternoon, it's Lyndon here again. Welcome back to anybody that's been here before, and welcome for the first time if this is your first time here. Just thought I would do a quick energy read to see what the universe has for us. For those of you that don't know me, too many cards. I'm an energy reader. The readings are general collective readings. They are based around the energies that I pick up around the situation or around the people involved. I've been reading energy for 40 something years, been a Reiki practitioner for 30 something, and been using tarot for about 6 years. All right, let's see what we have. Okay, the energy is gaining momentum is the first card that we have. Prosperity lies ahead. Nothing will come of this situation, which is interesting. And on the bottom of the deck, be bold and make the first move. Interesting. So I'm going to use these cards, which is really interesting to me. I forget what they're called. I got them at Indigo years and years ago in Toronto, around the time I was starting to use tarot. I have the Everyday Tarot, which were the first ones that I got, which are small cards, and I don't typically use those because I have large hands and small cards don't shuffle as well. Or maybe I just got used to larger cards. Maybe that's what it is. But I haven't used these for a long time. Interesting. All right, first card out. 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands and the World card. Somebody here is trying to do too much. You see the character on these cards is just, we've all been there, right? Trying to bring order to something. And there's just too much of it. You know, trying to get your arms around everything. And not asking for help. We have the World card. With the World card, I get the sense that this is repeating, that this is a cycle. Somebody's trying to do too much and they end up in that trap of trying to do too much. And just trying to get their arms around something and just too much responsibility for one person. We have the 8 of Swords. The feeling this kind of cycle is, they're trapped in it. There isn't really a way of escaping it whilst this continues. I can never tell whether that's a foot bath or whether it looks like a Subbuteo player, for those of you that are old enough to remember pre-computer games. where we had characters and a physical pitch and a ball, and always reminds me of a Subbuteo player for some reason. If you don't know what I'm talking about, Google is your friend. But it seems like you're not going anywhere, you're stuck. Or the energy here is stuck whilst they're trying to manage everything. The Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is where they could be, where this energy wants to be, but they're caught in this, it's like a vicious circle, trying to do too much and not making any progress. The Ace of Cups, there is this offer of help. But it feels like it's not being taken. I don't know why. With the Strength card, why do you need strength to take help? I mean, maybe maybe the help has been rejected so many times that it's now just, it takes strength to actually, maybe it's to kind of, it's to have the courage maybe to say, actually, I've said no in the past, but actually now can I accept the offer of help? We got Four of Wands, 11-11. I get the sense it's the relief of actually putting down Six of the Wands. You know, from this 10, trying to organise them, you actually have some kind of order, and you realise that sometimes you don't need all of the wands. You actually get to share something, and you know, you get to dance. I laugh because it looks like me dancing. It's sort of. I used to go to clubs and dance when I was younger, like quite a lot. It was my thing. Now it's just confined to the kitchen mostly. Four of Swords. Yeah, Four of Swords is almost like it's removing some of the concerns and the fears. So it seems like somebody needs to just have the courage or the strength to just accept help. Accept it for what it is. The Six of Cups is almost, you know, it's this dancing cup and the Four of Wands. Dancing pair of energies. You know, now to actually being able to lift up something heavier than they would perhaps not be able to on their own. And Ten of Wands. The Moon energy. Yeah, somebody just sees it as being a weakness to accept help. But the universe is just saying, oh, lots of cards. One flipped here as well, I think. There we go. Yeah, so we have the Empress and the Star card. The Empress flipped first but stayed in the deck, and then the Star came out. She's saying you have the capability, if you accept help, to step into this more organised energy. You know, to an energy of empowerment, of being able to do what you want. You know, changing from this Ten of Wands, trying to grab and organise everything on your own, and step into, you know, sitting in your own power. And, you know, I mean, it's delegation really. It's being able to better manage stuff. And the Star is a wish come true. Have the Fool and the Two of Cups as well, which come out together. Makes me wonder whether this is the offer of help from maybe a romantic partner. You know, the Two of Cups, soulmate energy. It's maybe you've pushed. Maybe one of the energies has pushed the other away. I keep saying you. It's kind of like I don't want to imply that necessarily this is relating to the viewer. It likely is, but it could be vice versa. It could be the other way around. Maybe this is just the Strength card. It's being strong enough to say, you know what, I've said no in the past. I've wanted to do this on my own, but actually now I want to change my mind. I want to say yes. I want the help. And that enables you to step into the Empress energy, and it brings about this kind of Star, the wish fulfillment. So the message from the universe is, if somebody's offering to help you, take it. Hopefully that makes sense to somebody. If it does, I'd love to know more in the comments. If you're willing to share, if you like the video, you know what to do. And if you think that the way I read and these readings could be helpful in the future, then subscribing to the channel, clicking the notification bell will be a way that you can ensure that you are one of the first to be notified when I upload the next reading. But that's what I have for you Saturday afternoon. Happy 4th of July to anybody in the US celebrating. And that's what I have until the next time.